What is up? And welcome to second episode of season 2 of our GSP United career. As you can see, we're currently 6th. This is literally the day after we faced Notts County. We won 2-0. You can see a string of a couple losses in the league, but all relatively a kind of average and expected League 1. 16 points out of the first 2 months, somehow puts us 6th and tied for 5th. So we're in the playoff spots. You can see our next 5 matches. We'll be doing Sheffield Wednesday first, because they are the first championship opponent we will face. Well, ex-championship, as they're obviously relegated. And yeah, we're doing well. Player impact's working. Our coaches are learning how to do wing play. Everything's going smooth. We've got the academy going. We've got brilliant left backs. We still have the 2 amazing here. We actually have an amazing left back. Only 2 of them. Our academy's doing brilliant. We could technically promote one of them in the winter. But yeah, I will see you for the first game, where we will be talking about the other 3 results. And hopefully, that 6th place can either maintain or become mid-table. Because I think that'll be a good first season. So I'll see you against our first ex-championship side of the season. Alright, us versus Sheffield Wednesday. I can't really show the full cutscenes anymore because I don't know how to get rid of the music. Oh yeah, I forgot. Damn it. I made the wrong changes. I had it set something and I had to go check. Damn it, I didn't put Banzer in. Oh well. Us versus Sheffield Wednesday. They're 21st. We're sitting 8th after 2 wins and a loss. So far this month. Not doing too bad. But, yeah. I forgot to put our academy keeper in, who really wanted a shot. Oh well. Reed's got the ball. So what are we going to do with this attack? Why is our 2 centre mids in a different place? We're the wing play team of the century. Apparently Fernandez doesn't want to run too much, because that's a good tackle by Valerie. Alright. Ely's making that run now. O'Connor, why are you not in the box? He's going to fall to Cairns again. It gets intercepted once more. O'Connor should be making that dart-in run. Instead, he just backed off and allowed the Sheffield Wednesday defender to let Cairns grab the ball. That's good defending there from our centre back, Forino. Oh, we're just gonna pass it around. We're playing like a tiki-taka wing play, which I kind of find hilarious, despite the fact that I don't think I'll ever use tiki-taka. Tell Seth to run. Play the ball. We tried it. We tried to head the ball away from the keeper. Doesn't work. Low. Cairns. This is Seth. Play the free ball to O'Connor. Can he bag? He won the 100%. Can. Woohoo! His 4th goal of the season. I didn't realise that we were that low on goals for our striker. But hey, 1-0 up before half time. It's a delighting sight for the fans. We never go 1-0 up before half time. It's normally always 0-0. And beautiful. Near post. Keeper has to do better. Alright, can we defend this? We certainly most can with Hall, our most experienced centre back, considering how we have officially sold Day, because he was doing my nerves. And that's a beautiful through ball for O'Connor. Gilly's gonna strike one. It's saved, and Cairns on the follow-up, he hits the post on the last stroke of half-time. And it was so close to 2-0. It needed to be 2-0. Seth, just wait for Cairns to make his run. Back. And through to O'Connor on the volley. Should have went near post. That looked dodgy by Sheffield Wednesday, but I guess it's allowed. The referee didn't notice it. That's beautiful by Reed. Play the chip ball to Geely. He's looking to put one into the back stick for Bates. And now Arthur Reed almost scores one from distance. And Bates. Cross back stick. Doesn't do anything with Geely. Goes to Seth. What a hit by Seth. And it's 2-0. And that is a beautiful, beautiful strike. He's got more goals than our striker at the moment. And we can see why. What a hit. Did not go behind the defence like it should. Low. What a tackle. The pass, not so great, but it doesn't matter. It's 2-0. And a win. Our first win against a team that has been in the championship from the start of this career. Yes, they may be 21st this season, but it doesn't matter. It's 2-0 and 3 points in what could be a playoff push. We're here for the second round of the FA Cup against a Plymouth team in a 4-2-4. I actually was not expecting that. Tiki-taka 4-2-4. Okay, it was interesting. No, I was mainly going to come back and talk about how we're very, very poor in our league form, and I think we've drawn the last couple of games. In fact, we'll just show you the calendar here. We drew 3 in a row in the league and won 2-0 in our latest match, and that's literally it. We also have academy stuff. Just sent the scouts back out again. Which is simple. We're just going to play this team because, to be honest, why not? It's the most happiest team in the world. By the looks of their faces. Actually, we'll make one change, as per rule. Mr. Tobias Banzer is our backup keeper. And he must play every cup game. So let's get into the match, shall we? Well, we do all this. Yes, I do also use wing play. Doesn't really matter. We already know the teams. They're a 4-2-4. We're a 4-3-3 holding. Tiki-taka versus wing play, it's kind of been the entire season. Because that is all I go up against. O'Connor's still going to try to fight this out. I mean, we'll take the corner. Okay, never mind. We'll take the corner. We'll take the shot. And that was close by Seth. Yep, here we are. Celebrating something about a tactical formation. I wanted to see the replay of the shot. I guess we never will. That probably was inches away from hitting the post. Quick counter. O'Connor make the run. Yes, O'Connor made the run. O'Connor's in. Can he bag? Quite brilliantly, he can. Simple 1-0. Classic counter. And we're against our League One rivals. Well, shouldn't say rivals. League One competitors, even. Well, we're just going to whip this ball in and hope for the best, eh? Reed. That's a chip. To Cairns. Somehow the chip works and it's 2-0. I wasn't expecting it to work. I mean, we'll take it. It now means we can go more defensive. But it's just a chip to the front post, and Cairns is just leaping like hell. 2.5 meters. You know, with those stats, I'm surprised he jumped that high. He jumps higher than O'Connor ever will. And we'll take the 2-0 advantage. Geely will make a little run at the end of half time. Whip the ball to Cairns. Didn't want to jump like a salmon that time. Falls to Seth. O'Connor with the snapshot. Doesn't go in. Goes decently wide, but we'll take a 2-0 up at half time. 2 brilliant goals. And Plymouth have done nothing, as that kind of shows. Keep a clean sheet one, because that would be beautiful. Clean sheet in the FA Cup. Verino, you need to do better defensive there. Lowe, you need to do a better defensive header there. And clearance. And a tackle. Oh, lads, why are we letting Plymouth play us around like that? That's good from Hull defensively. Why were we allowing them to play like that? I do not know in the first place. Reed. It's a lovely through ball to O'Connor if he can get there. He just can't. Probably need to put on fresh legs up top. In Valiant. Fernandez, that is just a shocking pass. A absolutely horrendous pass. Plays it to Valiant, who finds Curry! Game, set, and match. Like I said, who needs wing play when you can just play like this? Simple as you like. And in a week's time, we'll be facing them in the league and we will be chomping at the bit to make a scoreline like this. They're playing more like a team that's 0-0 than 3-0 down, and I don't understand how. 2 minutes of added time and they're going to the corner flag. Hansen, nice. Boot the ball up, it's 3-0, simple as you like. Plymouth did absolutely nothing in terms of create chances. We were our own worst nightmare. We're in December now. This is 2 games after we faced Plymouth. We faced Blackburn and Plymouth. We won both of those matches. I'm feeling good. We have scout reports. The main reason why we have said 2 scout reports from said 2 countries, both striker, is because a certain someone called Valiant decides that after all I've done to help him get used to England, he doesn't respect my vision and has decided to go elsewhere with his promise. And, oh, we might have already found a couple of players. Well, we'll decline these other 2. We're not going to have a look at this. You got a 14-year-old that's right wing. We also need better attacking talent. So a right wing that's 14, thank you very much. And a 15-year-old striker with high potential. He's 52 rated. He's not 16, but we'll take him. It's not bad from Malta. Now, Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, well, there's nothing here. Okay, well, that's fair enough. We do have to look for a new striker because we're gonna sell him, and we've also already sold Day, which is what I said after midway through the first match of this episode. Which is annoying. We're gonna have to find someone else. Which sucks, which means probably another free agent. And the second main news is Seth's now 71. Levante, we don't care. As you can see, we haven't read this next email. And this next email will tell us who we're facing in the FA Cup. And I swear, if it says West Ham, we're going to be acting Revenge Arc number 2 in January. Next episode. First game in next episode is said going to be Sheffield United's a Prem team. Back to back on the Prem teams, but I do think Sheffield United are bottom of the table. As it stands, you can see we're 5th. We jump Plymouth after beating them in the league. If I can have a quick look at other leagues, we'll do this right here, right now. You can see, what the hell is this table? Spurs are top. Wait, Wolves are 4th. What the hell is wrong with this table? Liverpool's 10th. What is going on with this league table? Where are Sheffield United are on 3 points. We might actually have a chance of beating a Prem team. Well, that's looking good for next episode. First game of next episode, Sheffield United, and they're on 3 points. Wonderful. We have a couple of strikers. They're not old enough. Well, we have a right wing and a striker. They're not old enough from the youth academy. We have to sell Valiant. So I guess we're going to have to go to the free agent market in January once Valiant gets sold. And I will see yous for the game against Charlton, which will be on Christmas Day on this save. I don't know why they do this. And it will be in a matter of seconds. Us versus Charlton. Us versus second place in the league. You can see their team here. 4-2-3-1. They play a balanced. Surprising. We're 5th and we're 6 points off of them. Because we drew against Barnsley. And we didn't know what to do. We also have news. Regarding a certain goalkeeper. We have let Banzer go out on loan, and I kid you not, he has gone out on loan to Sheffield United. I wish I was making it up, but within a day of me putting him on loan, out on the market for a loan, he had 2 offers. Inter Miami and Sheffield United. And he chose Sheffield United. Not joking. I'm not putting this up. I'm not being like, oh, he's done this, that, the other. He has chosen the team we're facing against in the FA Cup, dead last with 3 points in the Prem. But we're going to talk about Charlton. They're second place in the league. As you've seen there, they didn't have the worst of forms, but their form hasn't been as great. And that's a beautiful ball. Where is O'Connor? Why is it always Cairns? Is he our new box hunter? Or header guy, I guess I could call him. Reed to Seth. That's beautiful. Beautiful work. Chips it. Reed's there! And again on the rebound. 7 minutes in. And we're beating second place in the league. Unbelievable stuff. Now they're getting into somewhere. Edwards. Why is Hall become rushing out? Maybe this is why. Nope, he has just been done. They're not really doing anything with the ball. They're just sitting there. In front of our goal. This is the weirdest AI. What the heck? Reed. Good from Farino. Good interception. After all Charlton did, they didn't even take a shot. I mean, it's half time. I'm still confused about Charlton not having a shot yet. They actually created a chance and then threw it away. But, I mean, we'll take a 1-0 advantage thanks to 8-minute goal by Reed off a rebound, I guess. I mean, he's got the best shot power. Do we just go for it with Reed? Might as well go for it. Okay, it was a pretty tamed effort, I'm going to be honest. Probably should have chose Valiant, now that I realise I just put him on the pitch. In case I wanted to take shoot the free kick, but, I mean, it wasn't the worst effort from Reed. And now Valiant's on the ball anyways. I mean, that's probably the best he can do. 1 minute of added time, Geely to whip the ball into Cairns! And it's almost in! Off the defender, off the crossbar. But it doesn't matter. It's a 1-0 win. And we beat second place in the table. I'm never doing calendar sim ever again. We lost 2-1 against Exeter. We lost 4-1 against Burton and Albion by doing that. So that's not the best way. So we're now 6th in the league. How wonderful. So yeah, we're now in thingy. And yeah, it just feels weird. We're 6th place. We're probably where I'd say I would probably be happiest to finish, in my opinion. I just don't know what to say. We lost 2 games we shouldn't have lost. Also, you can see there, confirmation, I was not making stuff up. Tobias Banzer is now officially a Sheffield United player, and goodbye to Mr. Day, as he's now been sold. O'Connor now takes the most goals. But Mr. Tagseth is showing he is a crucial player in our system. 9 assists, 7 goals. The most goal contributions by far. And Mr. Sacha Valiant will be leaving the club next episode no matter what. We will take a youth academy player if there's someone that's 16. I do not care. Valiant doesn't want to stay at the club, so why should we have to worry? But yeah, that will be the end. As you can see, we're just putting a holding on our other CDM. That will be the end of this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. We stayed where we were in the league, and we have bottom of the Premier League to face in the FA Cup. Can we take revenge on the Prem teams for playing absolute horrendous football like West Ham? Or are we going to finish by being knocked out in the third round again? We'll find out next episode. Peace.